Ever wonder how a country with over a billion people tells its story? To the world, but maybe more importantly, to itself? Well, a big part of the answer is through symbols. Today, we're going to unpack the powerful emblems of India, everything from its flag to its festivals, to get a real sense of the soul of the nation. So here's our game plan. First, we'll get on the same page about what national symbols actually are. Then, we'll dive deep into the famous tricolor flag and the rules that go with it. After that, we'll check out the official sounds and seals of the nation, before looking at symbols drawn right from nature. And we'll wrap it all up by seeing how this all comes together during India's amazing national celebrations.
All right, so let's get right into it with the most fundamental question. What are we really talking about when we say national symbols?
Okay, so these are not just some pretty pictures or catchy songs. Think of national symbols as a kind of language, a carefully chosen shorthand. They're designed to take a nation's super complex culture and history and distill it into something powerful that can spark patriotism and bring everyone together.
Let's start with the big one, probably the most recognized symbol of India, the national flag, which everyone lovingly calls the Tiranga.
Here it is. The Tiranga literally just means tricolor. And at first glance, it looks simple, right? 3 horizontal stripes of color, all the same size. But trust me, there is nothing simple about its design. Every single part of this flag is absolutely packed with meaning. The colors themselves, they tell a story. That top band of saffron, it stands for selflessness and sacrifice. The white in the middle is all about truth, peace, and purity. And the green at the bottom symbolizes prosperity, kind of a nod to the nation's deep agricultural roots.
And right there, smack in the center of the white stripe, is that navy blue wheel. That's the Ashoka chakra. Now this isn't some modern graphic. It's an exact copy of a wheel from a pillar built by the ancient emperor Ashoka. It's called the Dharma chakra, or the wheel of law, and it represents constant movement and progress. The whole idea is that the nation should always be moving forward, never standing still.
And here's a little detail that shows just how much respect goes into this flag. It has to be, must be produced in a very specific 3:2 ratio of length to width. It's all about ensuring uniformity and dignity wherever it's flown.
Speaking of respect, it's so important that there's an entire official national flag code. There are tons of rules, like the flag must never be dirty or torn. The saffron band always has to be on top. It should be raised at sunrise and lowered at sunset. You see, this isn't just a piece of fabric. It's treated like a living symbol with the highest reverence.
Okay, so let's shift gears from the visual to the other official marks of the nation, the sounds and seals that represent the authority and spirit of the Indian state. This right here is the national emblem of India. And you might notice a theme. Just like the wheel on the flag, this comes from an ancient sculpture from the time of Emperor Ashoka. The original has 4 lions standing back to back, which symbolize power, courage, confidence, and pride, as they kind of watch over all 4 directions of the country.
And if you look closely, right below the emblem, there's an inscription. It's the national motto, Satyameva Jayate. This is such a powerful phrase. It means truth alone triumphs. And again, this isn't some modern slogan. It's a direct quote from the Mundaka Upanishad, which is an ancient sacred Hindu text. It literally grounds the modern country in ancient wisdom.
All right, so from the visual to the audible, the national anthem of India is Jana Gana Mana. It was written by the incredible poet and Nobel laureate Rabindranath Tagore, and it was officially adopted by the Constituent Assembly of India on January 24, 1950, just 2 days before India officially became a republic.
And get this for precision. The full version of the national anthem is meant to be sung in almost exactly 52 seconds. That specific timing really underscores the discipline and the unified respect that's expected whenever it's performed.
Now here's something that often trips people up. India actually has both a national anthem and a national song. We just talked about the anthem, Jana Gana Mana. The national song, though, is Vande Mataram, written by Bankim Chandra Chatterjee. It was a hugely powerful rallying cry for freedom fighters way before independence, so it has a special status alongside the official anthem. A nation's identity isn't just about official declarations. It's also tied deeply to its natural world. So let's check out how India pulls its identity from its amazing plants, animals, and even its own unique calendar.
So, the national animal is the absolutely majestic tiger, a perfect symbol of grace, strength, and just raw power. And the national bird is the incredibly vibrant peacock. Look at it. It's a symbol of beauty and elegance, and its amazing colors seem to reflect the diversity of the nation itself.
And India's national flower? It's the lotus.
This flower has such a special place in Indian art and mythology. It represents purity and achievement because it grows out of murky waters to bloom beautifully in the sun. A really powerful metaphor, right?
A country also needs a unified way of marking time. To make that happen, India adopted a national almanac back in 1957. It's based on the ancient Shaka-era calendar system, and it was created to give a single, uniform way of dating things for the government all across the country.
So, we have the flag, the emblem, the anthem. How do all these symbols actually come to life? Well, they all converge during the national festivals. These are the moments when the entire country celebrates its shared identity together.
India really has two main national days. First, there's Independence Day, on August 15th, which celebrates freedom from British rule. The big moment there is when the Prime Minister hoists the flag at the historic Red Fort. Then you have Republic Day on January 26th. That day marks when India's own constitution officially came into effect, and it's celebrated with a huge parade that the president reviews.
And when I say a huge parade, I mean it. The Republic Day Parade in New Delhi is an absolutely spectacular event. It showcases India's military strength, its incredible cultural diversity, and its technological progress. It's really a moment of massive national pride.
And finally, there's a third national holiday that celebrates one single person, Gandhi Jayanti, on October 2nd. This day marks the birthday of Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, known as the Father of the Nation. And what's really amazing is that his birthday isn't just an Indian holiday. The United Nations has declared it the International Day of Nonviolence, which just shows his incredible, lasting legacy on the entire world.
So from an ancient pillar to modern-day parades, all these symbols weave together this unbroken story of a nation. But that story is always evolving, right? Which leads to a final thought I want to leave you with. If you had to pick a new national symbol for the India of today, what would it be? And what story would you want it to tell about the future?